What time is it, Calcutta? They're talking about 5 p.m., Mike. Hey, Kenneth, Jacob, Jarrett, this is B-side. A-side is all done for the greed draw. These guys, the winner of this goes through to the final 32, I believe, is the way it's going. So, I'm all by myself for these matches. Grant's taking his little break here, so we got Rory versus Jesse, and then on the other table have Ben.
Table 12, Dale Aberly, John Marestail, table 12.
Ben Francis versus Alex Walker on the other. They are scheduled for 1:30 here. Ben just walked up, so they'll get going on the other table.
All right, youth. All right. With etiquette, proceed to the corner over there. The tables are going to be 26, 27, 28, and 29. They're the four in that far south west corner. So proceed there. Don't walk through where somebody's shooting. Go around. Parents, please help out. We just want to run through a couple short rules. Just big thing, etiquette. We want to try to start teaching that at the get-go. We're going to have a double elimination tournament for the two divisions, 8 to 12, 13 to 17. And so we've got the draw made up. We're ready to start, so we're going to head over that way. Okay, we're going to, with the 8 to 12 individuals, we're going to go with what we call a short rack, meaning there'll be 4 stripes, 4 solids, plus the 8 ball for 9 balls for a short rack for the 8 to 12 girls. 13 to 17 will play with a full rack. It's a race to 2 on the winner's side and a race to 2 on the loser's side. And we want to ask if you're shooting and you miss, please sit down. There's no sharking going to be allowed today. It's not nice. So proceed that way, and good luck, everybody. We want to thank the youth that came out, thank the parents for bringing your children. We're just trying to get some interest going in the younger generation, help support them. Thank you.
So, sorry guys, I was letting him get his announcement for the juniors that are starting. They are not on a stream table. We're going to try to get some of their matches on as they get through that little tournament with the juniors. Right now we do have Ben Francis versus Alex Walker, Rory Hendrickson versus Jesse Splitshaw, I think. I'm pronouncing his name wrong, sorry if I am. So Rory's up 1-0 over there. Pattern racking, he is using that template rack. They're both going to use that, I think, on that left-hand table as we're looking at it.
Dave Olson, second call to table 13, please.
Oh,
Dave
Alex is your kid, Kelly. That's awesome. You get to see him. No sharking. They're talking about, that was the announcements for the juniors. What they were saying there is, as a junior, shoot. If you miss the shot, go back and sit in your chair. Don't stand near the table, which, I mean, a lot of juniors are just learning, right? So they're always interested in what they're doing. As you miss, go back and sit in your chair. You don't need to be hanging around the table. That was his announcements for the juniors. And there's a lot of the other guys here that should be told the same thing.
Those are 1:30 matches. It is just a couple minutes before 1:30, so they have till 1:45.
Ooh, tough miss for Jesse on that left-hand table. Like I just said there, David, they're trying to teach the kids, you miss your shot, go back to your chair, sit down, let your opponent shoot, have their turn at the table, no standing around or getting in his line of view. That's what they were considering sharking. Alex should be out here. There's nothing really in his way. Got to avoid, if he's coming around 2 rails, that stripe on the side. Just like that. He should have pounded it off the top rail and back straight up. Get the jump cue out. The only thing he's got to be careful of here is he does have to cut that past that 8 ball. Yeah, it's etiquette, like PJ says there. Three solids in the front. I don't know. It's not pattern racking. Like, I don't. Usually when I rack, I just throw the balls in. I only move 3, depending on how they go in. 8 ball and then a stripe and a solid on the corners. I just about as random as you can get when I do it. So again, with the table wide open here for Ben with ball in the hand, he's should be looking okay. He'll be using that 13 as his out ball for that 8. He'll play this down for that 11. If that's that 10, 11 down at the other end of the table there.
Change. Somebody's got to do it.
No. Actually, you can go to the change breaker
To the what?
machine in the casino. That breaks them.
Drop the dollar.
With new life, yeah, it's double knockout at the 32, I believe.
It is. Get new life
Yeah,
at 32. It's
new life at 32, new tournaments. There's one for Ben. And Rory's up 2 on the other table. So Ben got a little lucky on that one. He was that was on his serve or break to get back at the table and win that. That's not a bad break from Alex there. He's got some trouble down the middle around that 8 ball with the 11, 3, and 8 sitting tied up there. Rest are fairly wide open. You got the 1 ball below that cluster at the bottom, but I actually like low ball here. Depending on his angle on this, he could play down after this in the side for that 1, trying to break that 3 out after the 1. He's choosing high ball, looks like here. Now with dude trying that way, he's in tough here for, he's really got to come with a shot to get a leave if he's shooting up table. I would bet on Ben all the time just because he's a good friend of ours and we sponsor him, so. But we like to see a good match with everybody playing. Yeah, it's going to be Alex going to have to bank that back in this bottom right corner here to get the cue ball going that way. Just seen him tap the table there. He's got to avoid that corner pocket. I think Ben will be playing this, maybe playing this one ball, going for that breakout on that 3 right away. And with that, Ben should have no issues getting out here. Looks like Rory's in tough on this other table, playing safe. Ben is just out of position for where he wanted here, I think. Nice little touch on the 7 ball there. Or I believe that was a 7. And stop shot on this. He'll have that 8 in that top left corner. It's 2-0 Ben. Being on the B side, Ben decided to start shooting good here. He won his last match 6-0. This is Jesse at the table on the left-hand one here. We'll go to the full screen while they're racking there. Ben's got a ball on the break. A little messy down there. I don't know if he can do anything with that 11 ball that's tied up with the 5. But then he's got the 9 tied up on the others, so I mean, low balls are looking not bad other than that 5 ball. The way he's looking there off the 1 is if he can play off that to break that out at all. And he'll be breaking this out as quick as he can. Ideal here would be to play that 1 off the rail, off the 11 if he can, but just like, straight off the 11, even better. There's Tiffany saying hi. That's Ben's sister. That was like Steven's match this morning. He had 6 runouts. He ran a 6-pack on the guy. The guy broke, his opponent broke dry 3 times, and Steven ran 6 tables in a row.
He's up here at the score booth right now, $20 a ticket.
Yeah, we got the names on the sleeves now. Sorry guys, I was just actually buying a Q raffle ticket from the Q guy that's raffling his Qs in here. I know we're doing ours, but I try to support everybody that's doing the Q raffles. So bought a ticket on there, see if I can win it and re-raffle it. Actually, I have no idea what it is he's raffling. I just bought a ticket on it. Oh, Ben. Looks like Rory's in a safety battle on this other table here. Well, the only issue for Alex here now is that 3-ball sitting down there, but it will go to this top left corner.
Second call, Dale Aberly. In the men's 8-ball, Clarence Davis, Barry McLean, table 8. Clarence Davis, Barry McLean, table 8.
Not sure if he's got a bank on that 5 or not. Bank side and drawback. Well, Ben's sitting pretty good here again. So Jesse playing a safe on that other table. It'll force Rory into a kick or a jump shot here. Looks like he can see the 13 and bank it. I think Rory on that left-hand table is calling bank corner, this bottom left corner. Or maybe pointed side, I'm not sure. He just sort of pointed his cue down at this right-hand side of the table. It's Ben with another win. I know Kelly's watching Alex play here, and best advice we give anybody is great way to learn is video yourself playing. go back, you can watch, see what you're doing right, see what you're doing wrong. When you miss a shot, you might notice you either lifted your head, stood up, maybe your stroke was off. Best way to learn is if you just, I mean, you can set up your phone. You don't have a big streaming setup like we got here, but set your phone up, record yourself, or get a buddy to record you. Great learning tool. So I know Ben all the time, he's got the 8 on the break there with that second ball break, so it's his choice to re-rack and break or spot and shoot from there, and with that mess, he's re-racking that. Ben is a very good shot. I think Ben's Fargo rating is in the 720 range, somewhere in around there, so Ben's a very good player. You definitely have to play safe, and if you do play safe, lock him up tight. I've played Ben and been on a losing side with the big goose egg on my side a few times. Hey David, how you doing? And I mean, even if you're going to play safe, leave it as hard as you can, even if it's a long shot or containing safety, like they say in snooker. Leave that cue ball a long shot on the rail, something along that lines. It just gives you a little better chance at getting a return to the table. Again, I don't see any issues with Ben getting out here as well. Maybe my commentator's curse will work and give Alex another shot at the table here. Ben should be out. It's a race to 6. You'll see that 6 on the scoreboard in white on the right hand side. And dead center with that one. You probably play the same pocket. And dead center with that one. Ben shooting good. It's be nice to see Alex break and run one here, get on the board. Biggest thing when you're playing the better players or you get down, don't get down on yourself. You're only playing the table. You can't do anything when you're sitting in your seat, but when you get your chance. Well, that was a nice break, but dry. Ben actually shouldn't have any issues getting out here either. Alex said Ben is a semi-pro. He's at that level. Anything above a 700 Fargo rating is generally considered a pro or a semi-pro. It just, we're so fortunate in Calgary with the pool scene we have there and the amount of high level play up there there's I'd say 10 or 15 solid players that play at Ben's level in Calgary or better, and then another 20 or 25 that can beat him at any time on any other day. We got some of the best players, amateur players in North America up in Calgary and Alberta. Edmonton's got a lot of good guys. Red Deer's got some good players. We got pretty much a tournament every night of the week you can play at in Calgary, and multiple tournaments on different nights and the weekends. Lots of choices to play pool. Hey Jim. Hey Bev, how you doing? And that's back-to-back 6-0 wins for Ben. Ben is now, I believe he's now through to the final 32. So we'll flip over to concentrate on Rory's match here. You know what, Kelly, that is awesome to see Alex doing that. Definitely have him come back and watch the stream, see what he's doing. It'll definitely help him out. Hopefully he doesn't get too discouraged. Ben is a great player. I know I can see him here. He's looking a little dejected, but to make it to that point of almost getting out into that big bird into the final 32 is great, especially for the first big tournament he's playing. Definitely tell him to keep it up. And being on the stream here adds a little extra pressure too that guys aren't used to. They see the cameras set up and us up here with the headsets on and the laptop set up. That adds to it as well. Ben plays on it almost weekly, so he's accustomed to it. He sits behind here and helps us out with commentaries. So Alex's game, he was shooting good there. Just a couple little positional errors or shot choice, and I make those myself. That's my biggest thing, is my pattern play is lacking, and I'm the king of the 6 or 7 ball run out and hook myself on the 8.
Bad for a hungover guy, hey?
Yeah, Ben just said he's not bad for a hungover guy. Back-to-back 6-0 wins.
Guy can't catch a break.
No, we were just saying his mom or dad was watching here too, commenting here. This Kelly.
Well, first rack he hooks himself on the back door.
Yeah.
That can change everything, right?
Well, that's I said that he's great. And this is his first big tournament.
Oh, really?
They were saying, yeah. So
That's good.
I was telling him to definitely keep trying. Don't get discouraged.
No, because he's got a good stroke. Smooth.
I don't know if you guys can hear Ben saying that. He does. Alex has got it. Does have a good stroke, and so Ben's putting the headset on here so he can.
Thanks, Steph. See, looks like Rory's struggling a little bit over there, but up 2-0.
This is a safety battle been going on. You guys played 4, almost 5 games, and they've been still on this one.
Yeah, I saw he didn't get out and he tied up a couple balls.
Yeah, you guys were both 2-0 at one point. There, actually, he was ahead. Rory got to 2 first, and then you came back. So yeah, they've been back and forth on this game.
They won't do the draw until around 5 or 6 o'clock, I think, Ursula.
Ryan, we'd love to do that. We're actually, we started last year in Alberta just because Alberta's got some of the top players around. We got Calgary and Edmonton, the two big cities in Alberta, north and south. We started what was called the Alberta Cup last year, and we run it sort of Moscone format, Edmonton or north versus south, basically Edmonton versus Calgary. We're going to have that again this year. Edmonton actually won it last year.
They got lucky.
They got lucky. That was a little surprising. Yeah, I wouldn't.
It was a really good match, though.
It was
really,
good. Yeah,
really good match.
It was almost like Europe versus the U.S. Calgary was down big and came back, storming back to.
Yeah, we
within
lost
a couple
15-13,
points.
so
yeah,
no shame in that.
And the way we did it there, we had we ran qualifiers, both cities. We're going to do it again starting in May. We'll have our next qualifier. Going to run 9 qualifiers right through till we'll have the Alberta Cup in January, I believe. We're going to look at scheduling it. But we had 5 men and 2 ladies on the team.
They need a ref over there.
So we changed it up a little bit. We got the ladies involved, and this year we
I think they got one, boss.
might even be adding an extra lady to go 5 and 3. We're still discussing that, Grant and I. But the way we did that, we had points earned in the qualifiers. We had, and then we had a captain's pick for the men and a captain's pick for the ladies. So
Good job, Blake. But you should have been at Leather Pocket. Come on, man.
yeah, well, they're supporting Barry through the weekend here with the Leather Pocket tournaments. Actually, Ben's been working quite a bit lately. Hey, Ashley.
Yeah, Coral, I haven't been putting in the hours like I used to.
He's being a responsible adult.
Yeah.
Got a job, doing some work.
Pool doesn't pay the bills anymore.
We keep putting him on the stream, and he's losing all his easy action. Everybody sees how he shoots. He can't sneak up on anybody anymore. Just like Steven, we were hoping to get him cheap in the Calcutta here. I don't think he's going to go so cheap anymore.
He wouldn't have any. People would have looked up his Fargo.
Yeah.
They'll do that for Calcutta's. They'll look up Fargo rating, then they'll see 735, and he would have went for a fortune anyway.
That's where we need to talk with Mike and get him to take the site down for an hour.
Big tournaments.
Yeah.
Jesse Angle, Jamie Pluta Perrin Jr. Yeah. They could field a good team.
We'd definitely be into a border battle somewhere.
Thanks, Danny. I got all the good rolls there. Poor guy had no luck. Actually should have lost my first match this morning. Hill, I missed the 8 and got lucky and fluked a safe.
Then you've smartened up and gone 12 straight.
Yeah, I smartened up after that.
Well, nobody can win a tournament without a little luck, so.
Exactly. Yeah, that was never gonna roll straight. Pretty tough to get a straight roll on any valley table. Yeah, TJ's a good player too. And Scott, yeah, that would be a strong 5.
I think we're fortunate enough in Calgary we could put 2 or 3 top 5 teams together, taken from everybody.
Yeah, we could field a couple strong teams for sure. Not sure what he's doing here, but I think he should be shooting the 6. Going one rail, trying
to break it out. Yeah, or come in off that second rail. And
he played a beautiful little tickle shot there.
yeah.
I mean, the problem with that is even if he did hook him, Rory could kick and still leave it there. Still got to work it out somehow.
I don't know if that 3 goes anywhere even with ball in hand, though.
Is Josh Newman here? I'm not sure, Ronnie. The brackets are all on CompuSport.
That sounds familiar.
Ryan's going to look it up for you.
Nope.
He is not
Josh
here.
Unruh is here. Josh is one of our followers on Q Sports Live here.
There's only one Josh in this tournament.
Yep.
There were 2 Bens. One of them's the guy I got lucky against this morning.
Yeah,
So.
Ben versus Ben.
Now there's only one Ben.
Well, I tried to bet on Ben in that match. Nobody would take me up on it.
I would have bet on him the way I was playing.
Ref. That's actually Josh calling for a ref over there.
Oh, yeah, I know Josh. Good player. How
Josh.
did he end up behind that 8-ball? Wow. Oh, he played it in the corner and went 2 rails forward. Stuck himself behind there. He's in pretty tough now. He can kick it, but I don't think it goes.
I don't know how it's going to go there.
I don't think it will.
Even with ball in hand, I don't think you could put it in that corner, even with the sloppy pockets.
You'd have to throw it a lot
Yeah.
and slop it a ton. Yes, Ronnie, this floor is very tough on the feet. I
That
gave
would
it a
be
good effort.
Foul. Rory should be done with these fairly quick.
Yeah, he'll be going up 3-0 here.
You know what? I was even trying the commentator's curse on you.
Still didn't work.
Trying to get Alex at least 1 game. That was in your last 2. I'm like, Ben should be out here, and on his dry break, I said, let's see if it'll work again. Ben should be out on this one, and you were.
That's good. The commentator's curse doesn't work on me.
Well, I wouldn't be trying that if you weren't
No, of
4 or
course
5
not.
ahead.
Well, now you can because you know it doesn't work.
Well,
It's
no, I'm
perfect.
going to leave it at that because it might start working. Grant's the one. that
Yeah,
we got.
Grant's really good at that curse.
I almost smacked him a couple times yesterday when he was saying it when you guys were playing.
Well, I could have used a curse on Shane yesterday, that's for sure. He spanked me. Wasn't even enjoyable.
No. I'd let him spank me just for the experience of playing him.
Yeah,
Tried to work it out. I told Ray to set me up playing Shane first off, and I'd play the 8-ball. It's the only way I'd donate my $125.
yeah.
It's like I've been telling everybody, I can lose to you guys back at home for a lot cheaper than that.
Definitely. You can lose to me for a buffet any day. Yeah, going back to the floor, I think you'll see a lot of these guys wearing like running shoes with like gel insoles and stuff because a few
Well,
days of this floor and your feet are dying.
Well, that's like mine. I got the memory foam. The Skechers memory foam helps out a little bit on these floors, but
But then if you guys recall from last year, Edwin played in flip-flops, so who knows?
yeah, there's a few guys in flip-flops and shorts out there.
The flip-flop smash break.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Smack, you can hear it, yeah.
His break sounded way harder than it was.
He lifts his foot and slams it back down. It's that Filipino kick on the break. Kick that back leg up.
Yeah, he kicks.
Roberto is doing the same thing when he breaks. He gets that back leg kicking in the air.
Roberto hits the ball hard, really hard. Looks like they were just a little confused about whose break it was there.
Well, it's easy enough who won the toss because they're now on the odd games. Unless they're not using that scorecard, I don't know. Thought they were.
I think they are. I think Rory
I know
just
Rory
forgot
is,
to
yeah.
move it. Well, you guys can.
What was he saying?
Rory just wanted to know if we could rewind and see who broke the last game, but that was like an hour ago.
They played 6 games to that one over here.
That was a tough one. Lots of tied up balls. I think they got it right anyway.
Who won the toss? That's easy enough.
I'm pretty sure the other guy broke first. Yeah, he broke first.
Because you're 3-0 now, right?
They got it figured out now. So I think this will be the last match for a couple hours, maybe.
Yeah, up till almost 6 o'clock. I bet, or 6:30.
I think we'll do a little dinner break and.
Yeah.
Yeah, David, we can't wait, buddy. We're happy to have you. I mean, I won't lie. I kind of wish Steven would go back to Vancouver, but then maybe I wouldn't have to work for a living.
You just got to get him, give you the right spot.
Yeah. He's tough. We love having all the good players. It's makes us better, keeps us humble.
Well, just the amount that everybody can learn from watching our weekly streams of the weekly tournaments are like the finals in some major tournaments everywhere else on our weekly nights with the quality of players we got. And it's nice because everything we stream back home's all on diamond tables too.
David, I've never given anyone the orange crush in my life, and I hope I never have to. Yes, Earl, we are on Central Time.
It is 2 o'clock Central Time right now. You could give me the 5.
Everybody wants the orange crush, eh?
That might make it a little even.
I'll give you 5 balls and 8 ball, but I get to pick the 5 balls.
Let's play 8 ball and you give me 3 to 7, I'll play you for a buffet.
3 to 7 and 8 ball. Could be arranged.
Just need to shoot like I was in the Canadians. And still lost. But can't complain. I played, that was the best 3 sets I played in my life.
Well, that's the main thing, win or lose, as long as you play good. He's not going to get there. This is going to be a tough shot. You got to take the paint off this, cut it down, and the cue ball is going to be flying. But if he pots it, he should be okay.
Straight back and forth.
Shane did beat Roberto, so Shane is through. I think Roberto came through the B side, so they are both into the redraw.
This is a great tournament even for the locals or anybody within a few hours of driving here, for like the amateurs to come in and get the chance to play against some of these top shots and pros. For the experience is great.
Oh, wow.
I've done
Good
that
try.
before.
I'm sorry, Alex. You didn't
No,
get
you did not.
embarrassed.
You actually shot very well. Like I was telling, I don't know if that was your mom or dad watching, Alex, that go back when we're done here and watch. You can't at the moment till we end the stream, but definitely go back and watch yourself play there. Just a couple little positional errors or shot ball selection. You shot very well.
And the break didn't do you any favors. You were hitting it really good and just nothing wanted to go in. Sometimes the balls don't cooperate.
Well, like they told us, this is your first big tournament like that. Keep it up. You're a great shot. You'll definitely learn and get better and better.
If it makes you feel any better, Shane embarrassed me yesterday, so it happens. Sometimes the balls don't cooperate. I think Corey made the redraw too on the A side.
Roberto was on the B side, so and he's playing right now, or maybe even done already.
I think he might have won faster than I did.
Yeah.
So I think these guys just taking a little washroom break. Oh no. Rory is just gonna ref a shot over there. Rory is the ref, one of the refs here too. So.
No, hey, you're doing good, and Ben is one of the top shots in back home in Alberta. There, his Fargo ratings into the 700. Consider him a semi-pro.
I was 719 before this event started.
And he'll probably go up from there.
I think I'm gonna go up. As long as you don't like BCA, then going up is good. And I don't like BCA, so it's perfect.
You see Stevens going up a few points above that 735 mark. Yeah, like we keep telling everybody, it's the best training, or one of the best training devices is video yourself and watch and see what you're doing. I know Ben goes back and watch all his matches. And
yeah, I've got at least 100 videos saved. Even before we were live streaming, I would record myself on my phone playing straight pool and just go back and watch. It's a really good learning tool.
when I heard that, when I first started the stream here, I was, like a lot of people, so scared to play on it. And ended up where we were playing team play, or I came up in one of the singles tournaments or something, local playing on here, and yeah, so worried about playing on here. But I think the first 5 games I played on the stream, and it wasn't all back-to-back, but I had all runouts. So I mean, for me to go back and look, those were the best games I'd played, and I'm like, can't really pick anything apart there other than maybe a little better shape to make a little easier shot. But definitely since then I've played some terrible matches on the stream, and it does, I've noticed, yeah, I shot that quick. You know what, I lifted my head, didn't line up properly, or should have played this, should have played that. It helps out.
So he's working on solids here, and he's got to get out. He's down 4-0, so.
Yeah, Danny's through. I've seen him wandering around here.
Just gonna roll this 5 in. Problem is, got to get a decent angle to get on the 8 after.
Even the V and the A and their payouts down there are getting ridiculous for their entry fees and what it takes to, especially for us up in Canada, to go down and play in those. Is with the exchange rate for the US dollar, it's, unless you're going down for a vacation and just really to enjoy it, you're not gonna you're not going to come out ahead anything. You'd be lucky to break even, and you have to finish, I think, in the top 3 to do that.
The Masters payouts are really good.
And we actually had
Ref on 19, table 19.
yeah. And actually, if you guys watching Steven there, his team won the Grand Masters division last year in the BNEA in Vegas World Champs. Actually, they won every single thing they played in last year.
Yeah, and Steven won the intermediate singles. Double dipped.
Yeah, and then
He told me earlier he ran an 11 pack.
Did
He missed a ball in the last game. He said the guy broke dry every single rack or scratched, and he ran the first 11. He was saying because he ran 6 earlier today.
Yeah.
To run 11 at any time is impressive, let alone in the final. Can't imagine how dejected the guy was that he was playing because he didn't shoot for 2 sets.
Just the pressure on his break.
It's a lot of pressure, yeah. I was fortunate enough those guys needed a player this year, so that's who I'm going to play with at BNEA.
Yeah, they're the Canadian champions this year in the CCS. They were down for the first time to Niagara Falls. We streamed that. They won that down there. Steven won the Masters division. He's the Canadian champ singles. We almost had all 5 guys finish in the top. Well, they finished in the top 8 for the singles.
Yeah.
That whole team.
Yeah.
Down at the Canadians.
Looks like he's going to be up 5-0 here and then breaking. Thanks, Carlos. Overshadowed by Mr. Holm again.
Yeah, there's Carlos, one of Edmonton's best players up there.
BCA Platinum 9-ball champ.
Yeah. The Alberta Cup team winner. Gonna have to fix that this year. Go up and beat them in their hometown.
That's the only way. Gotta even the score. Old news. I agree.
Tripod. Do have the tripod and USB. We're gonna have a big break next. We should maybe see if it'll. Just on that table. Yeah. That's right, missed that game. There's 5 for Rory. I sent that one to that last guy.
See, he's been crushing head ball, making the 2 in the side. Oh no, he's hitting second ball.
No, that was top.
I like it. Little second ball action. That's how I was breaking.
Yeah, well, actually, that was second ball.
Table 5.
It's not the greatest spread, but
He was showing. We didn't have it on the stream there, but he was giving pointers to Roberto on the break.
Make that table 6.
yeah, Rory's got a lot of knowledge. He's taught Shane a lot. What's the ticket count up to for the queue? We are just doing a count, so we'll let you know in a couple minutes here.
We are over half sold. We're probably in the, I'm going to take a guess, in the 24 25 ticket range left. So if we can get that sold out here in the next day or so, we'll do the draw live on the stream for you. If we don't, we'll have to continue it next week back in Calgary at the Western Canadian Championships for the CCS. We are back there to stream that for Wednesday morning. That is starting with 9-ball singles and Scotch doubles 8-ball for the CCS, affiliated with the ACS down in the States. That's our Western Canadian Championships.
Let's see, I think he's got to shoot low ball here. 7-1 is a problem. I'm not sure if maybe the 1 would go off the 12 on the side. If that's the case, then I think he's out.
I will pop up that cue. We do have a graphic of it after this game. It is a $3,400 Mickelson custom cue. Curly maple and snakewood.
Oh, I guess he likes stripes. Maybe the 15-9 combo goes. I didn't think it goes. Looks like it's got lots of room. Yeah, David, if I had your break, I would prefer head ball too. You hit it hard. I'll try to do you proud, Alex. Thanks, buddy. Make sure you come back and play the second chance. I think they still add money to that too. Have we heard a price on that entry fee?
Thanks, Alex. Nice to see you play on the stream.
Probably 20 bucks.
I'm assuming you won your match.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. I don't know if I'll win it all, but I'd be happy to get in the money anywhere. It's a tough tournament. We'll see what the draw looks like. Hopefully I get a better draw than I did last time playing Roberto second. Again.
See if you can go back-to-back fourth place finishes.
I would be thrilled with that, yeah. I think the goal for me now would be top 6. Now that we're down to 32, I'll set it at top 6. That is what I'm gonna push for. Would be nice to win it, but I gotta be realistic too, so.
Well, let's hope and see if we can get the 4 Calgary guys remaining in it in the top 8 would be awesome.
That would be nice too. If the top 3 is me, Joe, and Steven, that would be ideal.
What do you guys got worked out? Nothing? No?
Nothing. But I imagine if we go top 3, we'll have something worked out.
Yeah.
I'm just praying I don't draw one of them first match. I'll play Shane, I'll play Corey, I don't care. Just, I want to play one of my buddies.
You can use either. You can use template rack if you want. You just have to make it available to your opponent as well.
Looks like Rory's not done with Jesse yet. He hooked himself pretty good on that last ball. I don't really see anything but kick to the left side rail. Try to cut it in. Or bank it like he's calling. Kick, bank, that'd be a good way to end the match.
Yeah.
TV shot.
Spin off of here and back. I'm good. I play around with that lot, so. Go to
Tough either way.
bottom rail here with a lot of inside juice. Call that back up in the top right.
So I think maybe we'll see if we can get a youth match on here next.
Yeah. Well, I asked them. They said as they get down, they might towards the end on those back four tables.
I see a little miniature Stephen Holm over there.
Yeah.
And the hat and the vest and the red sweater and the shoes and the gray sweats and everything. He must have been watching the stream. I think it's the same sweater and everything. Jordan. Oh, and if we don't get one of their matches on here, I'm going to go sit over there and watch. Some of those kids play pretty good.
We'll sweat a few junior matches?
Yeah, I'll go sweat some matches. Yeah, the ladies are still going. We'll get one of their matches on here at some point too. Maybe we could do one of each.
Yeah.
Definitely spread it around.
I'm going to take a look at CompuSport here and see what they got going on.
Yeah, see if you can find a
They
ladies match.
don't have a juniors bracket on there, but
See if we can find a ladies match for you guys next.
1 p.m., 3 p.m.
That could work. We could have Kelly Isaac. Or we could have Renita Bremner. Renita came with the world beater kids.
Or we could get
Your
them.
friend Kelly Isaac. Yeah, Ryan did talk to her.
Yeah, no, I got friends with Kelly on Facebook there. I was chatting with her this morning. Sent her a little screenshot from yesterday. Her and Roberto on the, when they were messing around on the stream, I put on the scoreboard, I put Kelly 5, Roberto 1. Everybody thought she was beating up on Roberto. They both had a good laugh with that this morning.
So she's waiting for the winner of a match that started at 1. And then her match is at 3, so we'll try to get that match on there at 3. Maybe we could do both of them.
Yeah.
Give the lady some airtime. I didn't really see how that finished, but yeah, I think he got unlucky there to scratch. Definitely unlucky to draw Rory in the first place. So I think we're just gonna take about a half-an-hour break here, guys, and we'll come back with, we'll have 2 ladies matches on here next in about half an hour.
I'll give you the update here.
And we'll update the number of tickets left on the Q raffle before we go. I don't think she's shooting with a Carmelli, no. It did not look that special.
So we will just wait for the update on the Q tickets. Then we'll sign off and come back with a couple ladies matches. So while Grant's counting those up, if you guys, again, are brand new, first time watching Q Sports Live and you want to follow along in the future, go to our Facebook page, click that like and follow button. That will notify you when we go live. Same with our YouTube channel. We do broadcast there as well. If you give that
46 sold, 22 left.
22 tickets left. We got 46 of those sold. We got 22 Q tickets left. And with our YouTube channel, if you go there, click that subscribe button. When we hit 2,000 subscribers, we'll throw everybody's name in the draw for a free Q out of everybody that's subscribed. So, free to do that.
Is at about 350 bucks.
And the 50-50, we're at about 350 bucks in the pot. If you guys are interested in any of the 50-50, I will throw the Q draw back up. I'd said I would at some point there. One guy, here's a picture of that Q. Custom Bernie Mickelson, only 68 tickets, $50 Canadian. Each ticket, bird's eye maple with snakewood points, 8 high, 8 low, elkhorn joint and butt cap, stacked leather wrap, qsportslive@gmail.com for e-transfers, and paypal.me/qsportslive for everybody else around.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna go sweat some youth matches.
And it's the same address if you guys are interested in any of the 50/50 tickets. There's the prices on the screen. We'll do the same. Put your name on the ticket, send them back to you. Do the draw for that one live on the stream. If you win, we'll send you some money. So, thanks guys. We'll be back in about half hour with the ladies. We'll see you then. That's right. What, Ben's... Or the players are really well. They're approachable. They'll sign autographs. We've got them to do a couple hats for us. They've signed our big banner on the front. They'll take pictures. They'll do everything. These guys are really approachable. 22 queue tickets left on that. So we'll be back live. If you guys, if you want to send in a PayPal or e-transfer, we'll write your names on, get those tickets, your names on the tickets, send you a picture of them, and then do the draw when we're sold out. So if you guys want to buy some tickets while we're offline, we'll get them to you when we go back online. We'll see you in a bit, guys. Thanks.